Hey guys, in this video about the Delonghi Rivelia, I'll talk about the adjustments and tweaks that you can make so you can have the perfect cup of coffee. I'll go through how you can adjust the water and milk quantity, the intensity of your coffee, the frothiness of the milk, and adjusting the temperature. Okay, let's get to it. To make adjustments, you first need to think about the drink you want to make. Then you find it on the screen, and then you press this button under the drinks icon. You'll then be taken to the customization panel. Once there, you'll have two options to adjust the water and milk quantity: the quick way or the more personal way. The quick way is through this selection bar here. You can quickly increase or lessen the amount of water and milk by choosing from 4 different sizes. You then choose, press brew, and then boom, you have your coffee. Then you just press save if you want to keep that setting. With the quick way, I see 2 disadvantages here. First is that you're only stuck with 4 sizes to choose from. I don't know about you, but I can be really fussy with the water and milk levels in my coffee. Which brings me to the second downside. You're always increasing or decreasing both water and milk quantities simultaneously every time you make an adjustment. But I guess this is where the more personal option comes in, which is through pressing the My button right here. Because here, you're able to adjust the water and milk amounts separately, so the machine will actually guide you through the adjustment process.
So first, it will ask you to choose your coffee intensity. It will quickly share some tips. You can choose to stop getting these. It will remind you to choose the foaminess of your milk, and now you can make the adjustments.
First, it will let you tweak the water quantity. And when you're happy with the amount, press stop. Then, it will let you tweak the milk quantity. And again, when you're happy with the amount, press stop. And that's it. Coffee the way you like it. Then you press save if you want to keep that setting. Now honestly, it can feel like a process only a pedantic coffee drinker would appreciate. But I guess that's what the quick way is for. Now one thing I think Delonghi should have done is allow us to tweak the water or milk quantity separately at a given time. For example, if you're already happy with the coffee portion of your cappuccino, but still think you're adding too much milk, then you would only need to adjust the milk quantity, right? But you can't do that. Every time you want to make another adjustment, you have to reset it to factory settings. Kinda sucks when you're trying to get that perfect amount of milk, because you might lose that water level that was already just right. Trust me, it's frustrating. I had to adjust my cappuccino 6 times. To make your coffee stronger or weaker, there's 2 ways you can do that. There's the intensity panel or the manual grinder settings. If you want to adjust through the panel, you think of the drink you want to make, find it in the screen, press this button, then you'll see the panel. You select from 5 different levels, press brew, and that's it. Now, if you want to do it through the manual grinder settings, you just simply brew a drink, move the dial to the number you prefer. While it's grinding, a lower number means a stronger coffee, a higher number means a weaker coffee. And that's it. And by the way, you'll only taste the difference after making 3 cups of coffee. Now, bear in mind 3 things when you're adjusting manually. First is what I said earlier. You must only move the dial when the machine is grinding. Let me repeat that. When the machine is grinding. Second, you must only move the dial 1 level at a time. And third, you should only make another adjustment after making 3 cups of coffee. This means that if you want to adjust your grinder from 5 to 3, you have to adjust it to 4, make 3 cups of coffee, and then adjust it again to 3. So I asked Delonghi what the difference is between the intensity bar and the manual grinder. They said that in the manual dial, the machine is only concerned with the coarseness of the grinds. With the intensity bar, on the other hand, the machine is concerned with the amount of grinds in making a cup of coffee. Which I think is kind of cool, because it gives you options. If you want a stronger cup, but don't want to use up too much beans to save money, you adjust the grinder. If you really want the strongest possible coffee, you adjust the grinder and the intensity panel. If you want a cup that's got a lot of coffee, but not weakened because of having too much water in relation to the coffee, you increase the intensity. Or if you want to make your coffee stronger but not affect other people's drinks, just use the intensity bar and leave the dial alone. Now, another way you can increase the intensity of your drink is to simply add another shot of coffee, and with the Rivelia, you can preset it. This is probably my favorite feature. I don't know about you, but I need an extra shot of my cappuccino, and this saves me the effort of having to make an espresso shot like I always had to do with other machines. So to do this, you simply press this button right here, press brew, and when it's done making your drink, you press save, and that's it. Now take note, there's an extra button that you can press near the end of the brewing process. This is not the same as an extra shot. If you press this, it will just add a bit more water in your drink. Adjusting the froth is so easy. Just turn the dial in the milk bottle. Now there's 3 froth levels. There's delicate, creamy, and dense. What's great here is that as soon as you select the drink, the machine will actually remind you to set the froth level, and it will make a suggestion on which level you should go for based on the kind of milk you're making. And yes, it will still pour out milk even if you have the dial in the insert position. But if it's in the clean position, it will tell you to make a selection. Now let's see if each selection delivers on its promise.
So this is the delicate level. This is the creamy level. And this is dense.
Adjusting the temperature is also very easy. Press the sprocket button on the top right corner of the screen, scroll to the temperature settings panel, press this button, and then select from low, medium, and high. Now let's see what the actual temperatures are.
So this is low. This is medium. And this is high.
Now, if you want to know more about the Delonghi Rivelia, check out my other videos. There's one where I talk about its unique features, there's one where I go through all the cleaning and maintenance tasks, and there's my in-depth review of the machine. And oh, if it's not there yet, that means I'm still in the process of making it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.